Hello, guys, and thank you for joining me today. I am Courtney Taylor of Courtney Taylor Plans, and I am here today to film, which I haven't filmed in such a long time, my what's inside my work bag. So recently, I just enrolled to complete my BSN, Bachelor of Science for Nursing, and I needed a new work bag. Did I need one? No, but did I want one? Because I've seen this all over Amazon as, one of the best nursing bags. And I understand why now, because it's so lightweight. It's by Bag Smart, and it is just really a good lightweight, water repellent, gorgeous in color. I mean, I'm sure you can see this is gorgeous, and it feels nice. It is nice, and let's get into it. So, of course, you see my bag charms. First thing you're gonna see, because who doesn't want a little bling and a little personalization to their bags? Me, I do, definitely, all the time. So I have some bag charms here, and they're all nursing related, super cute. And then I have my initial kind of blinged out with like a little fairy, if you will, on it. It's just, I like to think of myself as the modern day Florence Nightingale, if you will. So in this first pocket, you will see my work badge, which lives in this because I don't have time to be fumbling around looking for my badge. And I have a reel on there, and it says nurse. So that lives there, and typically my house keys are there. I do not take a wallet to work because my wallet lives on my iPhone. So in this part of my bag is my water bottle. So I always have water there. And then I have another one here if I needed to store like coffee or something extra there. When I open the bag, that's where the wow factor is. There's just so much room in this bag. I love the compartments where everything has its place. It's just the perfect bag for me, especially being lightweight, because the leather bags are heavy. And besides that, I work in a nursing home, hospitals. So I want something that, hey, I can toss this in the wash and sanitize it, or something that I can actually wipe down, because you're in an atmosphere where there's tons of germs. I'm a germaphobe, go figure, being a nurse. And I just want something that I can do all those things with, and it's still fashionable, and it's still nice, right? And not breaking the bank either. It has this nice crossbody if I don't want to carry it on my shoulders. But again, it's so light, even with your things piled in it. It's just remarkable, the construction of this bag, and for the price point that it is. So the first thing you see is my nylon case from Cloth and Paper. This was during like one of their special events, and I was able to purchase this bag, and I'm so glad that I did, because it came in handy with carrying all the things that I use for work. So if I open it up here, I have the first thing you will see is my pencil pouch. So every nurse needs a ton of pens. This is also by Cloth and Paper, and the label is right there. I have a bunch of really gorgeous pens, courtesy of Cloth and Paper, from various sub boxes and things like that. But this is my ultimate favorite nursing pen, because it's the tricolor pen, and I have a blue, a black, and a red, and you just need that when you're just marking up things charting wise. I have a bunch of black pens because you're dealing with legal documents, and I have a few other things in here that I use if I'm doing something from school, like my tombos and things like that. So those are just like highlighters or markers also that I carry in my pencil pouch, but you need some good pens, and I happen to have them. Then I have just some personal things like my honey pot. Shout out to honey pot for being vegan, plant-based, sustainable. I'm into that kind of thing. I have some wet ones for my antibacterial hand wipes, you know, if I want to grab something to eat and I need to wash my hands, that serves as that. I also have my favorite of all time, hand sanitizer. I use a lot of vegan products, just so you know, a lot of clean products I try to use. And this is one of them, no shinku. And they're refillable, which is what I like about it. I don't have to get rid of the packaging and waste a lot of plastic. I just pop this off, refill it, pop that back on, and pop the lid on, and you're good to go. And the refill refills at least 6 times, so you only need one of these, but I have multiple because I put them in different bags and purses, etc. And so I just love them. Just try it. It's good. It's like skincare and sanitizer for your hands. It's perfect. Then I have, I know you don't want to use the bathroom at work, but guess what? Sometimes you might have to. Or you might be in an area that is just, there's just this foul smell, and this traps the odor. It's called poopery. It is great. I suggest you put one in your bag, purse. I use it even traveling. It's great. I have my charger. I have some tissue. I have some lip balm. I have some panty liners, and I have something that most people don't carry, but these are my therapy inspirational cards, because some days if I'm having a hard day at work, I just go to this deck, which is a very pretty deck. Shout out to Dr. Ebony. And I get a card and I pull from it and I meditate on it, and it helps me to recenter, because sometimes that's exactly what you need. And then I have some Tylenol in there, and that's what's in my nylon pouch. And my pencil pouch fits nicely in there, and I still have room for a ton of other stuff if I should need it. But this is my basics that I just use daily. I have some snacks in my little reusable Cat and Jack. Got that from Target. They come in like a 2-pack. I have my inhaler, because who needs me passing out with an asthma attack at work? I have some energy focused gum, and it's so pungent that I can see why they call it energy and focused gum, because it gets you right in alignment sensory wise, and I just think they're great. So I picked them up, I think at like CVS or somewhere like that. I'm sure you can find them anywhere. That's how they look, and they're really good, and I like the cinnamon flavor, and it gets me together. It tells you that it boosts your mood, it gives you a little bit of caffeine and the vitamins and things like that it has in it. So I'm always trying to be conscious across the board. I have some Tic Tacs in here because everybody needs fresh breath, especially dealing with people all day. Then I have some tea, some green tea there, and I think that's all I have in that pocket. This pocket is where I usually house I don't carry a laptop, but I do have an iPad mini that I usually carry in this pocket. This is just like my little note journal for work. This is my planner from Cloth and Paper. This is my half letter, and this is my scheduling stuff, my school stuff, all contained in there. I let that live in this back pocket, and then I have a pouch Also from Cloth and Paper that I get anytime I order product. It comes in this nice little reusable pouch that you can use for a million things. I usually store my N95, my ointment that I use is a moisture film. I sometimes use it on my hands. I use it on my patients as well. And I have some lens wipes for my readers. And I have, in this bag, I just have some alcohol wipes, some nail polish remover, a nail file, and yeah, and some nail nippers in there. And so that's what I use typically every day in my work bag. And it just zips up, it houses everything, it looks good, and I love it. I shout out to Bag Smart on this bag because the construction, the lightweightness of the bag, the rich saturation of color just makes it all a winner, and I am so delighted that it is part of my collection. I have a ton of other bags, but I think right now this puffer is my absolute favorite. And if you want to follow me throughout this time acquiring my BSN, I will be posting more videos prayerfully on a more frequent basis because I'm hit or miss with this recording, but I'm trying to get better with it just overall. So please bear with me. Feel free to follow me, like, follow, and share on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook under Courtney Taylor Plans. And I will be seeing you soon with a new video and going into my 2026 flip through of my planners. And so stay tuned and have a good day. And thank you for tuning in.